Welcome to Study Loop.
To answer this question, let's look at a graphical representation for the market for low-skilled labor. Okay, so we have a supply and we have a demand. Now, if we break down the components of supply, we find that it has two parts. We find that there's a part of supply that is domestic workers, and we find a part of supply that is foreign workers. In other words, people who have lived here before and people who are just living here now. In other words, residents and immigrants. Okay? So if you have a large influx, you're going to move from S1 to S2, a large influx being a large influx of foreign labor. However, what if at the same time this SD, which is the supply of domestic low skilled labor, what if that starts going down? Why would that go down? Well, there could be a whole host of different reasons. One could be that domestic low skilled labor, right? American residents are getting more education. Maybe they have more educational opportunities. Maybe they have other jobs that they can now do because of that education, or maybe for other reasons. But in some way, they're able to improve their skill set so that maybe they're no longer called low skilled. At that point, because SD has gone down while SF has gone up, you may very well end up back at the original supply curve. Now, if that's the case, let's look a little bit more closely at the interaction of supply and demand. If that's the case, what has happened to the price? Well, the price here on the vertical axis has stayed the same. If you look at the quantity, obviously, then that will stay the same too. So instead of moving from, let's say, point 1 to point 2, where the price would go down and the quantity would go up, instead we basically just stay at price 1, because as one component of the supply of low-skilled labor went up, another component went down. And that helps to explain why the price level, which is the wage in this market, that helps to explain why the price level really didn't change very much.